Hello, everybody. NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. Hope I'm not. Just Dom, the darling old man. Write this down on a piece of paper. hamalert.org. Okay, I'll say it again. Write this down on a piece of paper, and then I'll explain it in a moment. hamalert.org. Now, the reason I ask you to write that down is so that I can explain a couple things that may be useful to you. I use an Android phone, and many activators that I chase, utilizing this program, I'm able to get in to their pile up much faster than without it. I'm going to use a well-known individual, Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November. For those of you who are new, that is James. And James is a very active activator and runs Pileups from hell. And I do not mean that negatively. I have some fairly decent Pileups too, but one of the advantages I have found working him or Carrie, AE4XO, Brian, and 2 Bravo Tango Delta. And my list keeps getting longer, activators that I chase. And that's the whole gist of this conversation today. When you're chasing the activators of your choice, I'm not telling you who to chase. You pick out whoever you want. But that little edge you have of the ham alert going off on your phone is sometimes what it takes for you to avoid the tremendous pileups of those activators. Period. I have worked James over 1,000 times, and I will attribute it to one, having this program, Ham Alert. And you'll hear conversations on the air of people talking about, I have you on Ham Alert. Now, the other advantage of utilizing this program, this is not a paid for review, a sponsor, or anything like that. This is my opinion. I'm not getting anything because the program's free to download. Okay. The advantage is I'll get notification without having to search the Parks on the Air spotting page, looking down when my phone goes ding and I have to say, okay, which activator is it? And it tells me who is on what frequency, period. There's where I spin the dial immediately, if I'm able, not while I'm driving, obviously. But I go chase them, and I get in front of the line, so to speak. That doesn't mean I beat them. I got lucky before the pileup started rumbling. But let's say I needed worked all states, and I have a couple states left. You choose whatever states you want. The program uses the word triggers as setting up. This program is not simple, but it's not hard. You just have to play with it. But you can set it up by a call sign. You can set it up by a state. You can set it up by a Parks on the Air entity. Okay. If you're working for worked out provinces in Canada, you can set it up for a province in Canada. If you want to set it up for, we're going to use the word DXCC, another country, you can set it up for that too with the call sign type thing. It is a very friendly, yes, it's difficult when you don't know what you're doing at first, so don't get frustrated. Play with it, experiment with it, and you'll find that you'll achieve getting in the front of the pileup on some of your favorite activators, period. I have a brother in Christ up in Massachusetts, and he has me in his ham alert. When it goes off, he heads to the garage area because that's where the radio's at. And he knows that he's going to do his best to listen for me. Because when I spot on the spotting page, he's notified via ham alert. Okay? So there is some advantages to having this particular program. I'm bragging on the reason I'm able to get through to James, particularly because he was a personal goal. We all have different goals. You choose yours and go for it, whatever it is. But I had a personal goal to reach and achieve 1,000 contacts with him. But I could not have gotten there as fast as I have because his pileups are rough. I wish I was like James, but I'm not. I'm me. I wish I was like you in your pileups, but I'm not. I'm me. Lastly, you be you, I'll be me, and we'll have fun together in amateur radio with Parks on the Air. This is a little tidbit of information only. Again, I am not compensated in any way, nor do I ask for any compensation, except that you go out after you have downloaded the app and play with it and get in some of the front of the lines, so to speak. May God bless you. I hope that this is helpful. November Charlie 4 X-ray Lima, NC4XL, North Carolina for extreme lovers. Oh, I'm not. Just the old man getting older. 73s.